What's going on, guys? It's man like Ark here, back with another video, and it's another story time again. Yes, I love making story times, and glad that you guys you guys enjoy listening to them. So I'm back with another one, and I'm actually starting to upload again weekly. I know I did stop uploading a while back for like 2 to 3 weeks, but we are back on this. We are back on another video. So this video is it's a crazy story time. It's a really good one. Hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So this story time took place last November, 2021 November, and it's about how fire hazard almost got me arrested. So yeah. So this was this was like a half-term holiday in November, September, November. October. Sorry, yes. It was a weekend. It was like a half-term weekend, and yeah, it was in October, and my mate messages me a day before, and he's like, he like messages me on my phone a day before we go out, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you want to go out?" Yeah. So a day before this happened, he was like, "Yo, you want to go out tomorrow? And we'll just have some fun. We haven't been out in a while." And I was like, "All right, okay, yeah. It's been a while. Let's just chill out and stuff." And so I say, "Yeah, sure." So the next day when we actually go out and play, he's like, "All right, bro. Have you ever smoked paper?" And I was like, "Why would you ever smoke paper?" And he was like, "I do it all the time and it's really good." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, alright, I got a lighter at home." And yeah, so obviously I was dressed up, and I bought some aerosol can with me because it was a really hot day. And my mate says, "Why don't you let's smoke paper." So we go back to my house, and I get some paper. I mean, I wasn't going to smoke paper because obviously that's kind of stupid, but he smokes it. So I was like, "Alright, okay, why don't you smoke paper then?" So I get the paper, I get like a book, take some paper out, and I take a lighter from my kitchen, and we go down to my park, and we just, "Alright, okay, let's just chill, And then he was like, "Actually, let's not smoke paper. Let's actually burn paper." So we go into a bush in my local park, and it's like you get an entry to that bush. It's like an empty area inside, but it's like you don't get any light from the top or from the sides because it's all just bush. But yeah, so we go in there, and I was like, "Okay, why don't you? Okay, here's the paper. Here's my lighter. You can do what you want with it." So he starts rolling up paper and starts lighting it. And he was like, "Bro, did you know you can make a flamethrower with the aerosol can?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did know that, but I'm not using. I don't know if you want my aerosol can. I mean, you can do it. I ain't doing it." So I give him my aerosol can, and he was like, "Okay, bro, stand back here." So he turns on the lighter, starts spraying the aerosol can, and starts like like a flame comes out, like a massive flame. If you ever tried that, yeah, it's like a big flame because it's got alcohol in it. So a big massive flame comes out, and I'm like, "Bro, okay, that's kind of cool, I guess." And yeah, so we make a flame, and some like year sixes come out from the side. I know a few of them. They're in my sister's class and stuff. And they're kind of annoying. So basically, I see them, and we were like, "Bro, should we go out there and just spray an aerosol can and make a flamethrower?" And he was like, "Alright, okay, sure." And so we go out. They're all watching. My mate turns on the lighter, aerosol can, and legit sprays it. A big flame comes out, and all of them run away. Legit, they just run away. They all just run away. I don't know. They're like, "Ah, it's a fire," and then they just run away. And I was like, "Okay, but you're knobheads." And so we just carry on with our day. We just chill out a bit more, talking. We're bored, obviously. What were we gonna do? So I just go chill with them, just walking around, chilling, moving about. And then when I come back out around like 6:30, it's not 6:30. I come home at like 5 o'clock, and I just go home. He's like, bro, I have to go home. So he goes home, and I go back home as well, and we just chill, okay? And yeah, so we just chill. I mean, he goes home, I go home, and I was like, alright, bro, I'll call you over the phone. We can just talk. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's my dinner time anyway. So he goes home, it was like 5 o'clock in the evening. I go back home, and I just sit down and chill on my phone until I call him. And basically, my mum was home that day. My mum was chilling upstairs. She was sleeping. He was asleep. And basically, she comes downstairs. After half an hour, I get home, and she was like, you had fun? And I was like, yeah, it was calm. And she goes into the toilet and starts cleaning it. And I hear a ring on the door. And basically, I look out the window. There's a police car parked. So I go out, open the door, and so basically I go out and I open the door, and they're like, hello, is anyone home? I was like, yeah, it's my mom's home. And I was like, oh yeah, could you get her for me for a minute? Does anyone by the name of Hart live it? And I was like, yeah, that's me. And he was like, alright, is your parents home? And I was like, yeah, my mom is. And he was like, okay, could you go get her for a minute? So I go get my mom, and I go on the door, and I go to the door, and my mom was like, yeah, what? And I'm like, the police are at the door. And she's like, oh, why? I was like, I don't know. So my mom goes to the door and talks to the officer, and the officer's like, okay, so basically we got reports saying that your son and his mate, I don't know what his name is, your son and him have been playing with fire. And I was like, shit, it was one of the year sixes who definitely snitched. So he was like, okay, so basically we got complaints that he's been playing with fire. This is just the first time, so this will be a warning, but I'm just trying to warn you that things like this have been going out in public. And I was like, fuck's sake, something's definitely going to happen to me. I'm proper fucked, okay? It was like, normally I would arrest him, but he seems like a nice person, so I ain't gonna arrest him. So I was like, thank fuck, bro, I'm alright. Okay, and then he's like, we're getting contact details of the other boy, and I just give him a number that is deactivated. And I was like, fuck, okay? So I give him a number that's deactivated, and I say, I don't know if this number works, but it probably is. And he was like, alright, I can just give it to us anyway. So I give it to him, and they fuck off. And my mum is pissed at me, okay? She is so pissed at me, bro. I was like, bro, a slipper is definitely gonna go flying. The slipper, I don't know if you've ever been hit with a slipper, but the slipper's got aerodynamics when your mum throws it. It's like a thing that only your mum gets. When she throws a slipper, it'll fucking curve up, down, 360, no scope you right across the back. And it doesn't hurt, but it's like, fucking hell, the aim is mad on it. And I was like, shit, okay. So basically, I go upstairs to my room, and my mum's like, okay, I knew one day you were going to get the police around because you do stupid stuff all the time. It's like, oh, bro, it's not my fault. I wasn't using the fire. And I said, and then she's like, okay, who was it? I was like, oh, it was my mate. He found it in a bush. He found a lighter in a bush, and he starts playing with it. He takes my aerosol can out my bag and then starts flaming things with it. And I'm like, I didn't see it, so I'm guessing that's what happened because I left my bag on the bench. Then she was like, okay. This is the last time they're ever gonna come around, and if they do, I'm gonna kick you out. Which yeah, we'll save the next time the police came around for another story time, because that's when shit went down even hard. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's a bit of the story time. I was lucky enough to get away with it. My mate was as well. They didn't go around my mate's house, and they didn't know where he lived. And I was like, okay, I am a lucky fucker. So yeah. We had this story time there. This was a crazy one. A very crazy one. Okay, so yeah, I got lucky with this and everything. So this is one crazy story time, and yeah, I'll have an even better one next week. And next week will be the one how I got like how the police came around for the second time and stuff. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next story time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and let me know in the comments how you like the story time. But if you turn on post notifications, you will be stay tuned. You'll be tuned to see the next story time, which is gonna be even epic than this one. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.